Hello and welcome to this course on light and living things. I'm your host, Will Boyd, with the Homeschool Institute of Science. This is our Science Knowledge and Know-How video content library. This course, you're going to get the basics on living things and why light and how light provides the needed energy for them to create their own food. And if you didn't know already, plants are only one of several organisms that have photosynthetic capabilities. You're going to learn the ins and outs of photosynthesis, explained very well from some expert educators out there. And you're also going to learn that cyanobacteria, heliobacteria, and even some vertebrates have photosynthetic cells inside of their structures. Cyanobacteria is the blue-green algae. And blue-green algae is one of two ingredients or two organisms that make up lichens. And so a real quick fun way to remember what lichens are, I learned this at science camp. Frank fungus and Alice algae took a liken to each other. So the two components of lichens are fungus and then algae. And in that case, it's blue-green algae, also known as cyanobacteria. Another interesting fact is that recently, about 3 years ago, a student of herpetology found that the eggs of the spotted salamander actually have a single-celled algal organism, a single-celled algae inside of that fertilized egg, which helps the salamander to grow and develop. And so we're just beginning to learn more and more, and this is the fun thing about science, is that discoveries will never cease. And so we've also thrown in a couple of tidbits about how and why stars twinkle and planets do not when you look at them in the night sky, and a little bit about the Doppler effect. You might have heard of Doppler when you're watching the weather on the news, the Doppler radar. The Doppler effect explains a lot about how we perceive sound and light. And so we've tied that into this as well. Some excellent projects on photosynthesis and also how to build your own grow light fixture so you can grow plants year-round. This is a fantastic introductory project for students who are just getting an understanding of electronics or maybe have even no electronics experience. This is a great place to start. A really cheap project and easy to accomplish and succeed at. So we hope you enjoy this week's course on light and living things.